And this is going to be a little bit different video. I picked up this Magnum S-9. Now this has got the IRF finals in it. I don't know if I can zoom, if you can even see that. IRF 2030s. Okay. This thing was getting real hot on the side here by this I've got the old one here somewhere. Audio chip. Anyway, there, maybe you can see it just a little bit. I put it in that bag so I didn't forget which one I was messing around with. I didn't have any new ones, so I just stuck a used one in it, and it seems to be working. It's not getting hot. Anybody's ever worked on these things, you can see that little board down there. You got, I'll find a pointer. You got, I'm not going to touch anything, but you got one solder point there, and then it goes across that, where that cap would be. Then there's a blue wire that comes over and solders next to that thing. And then you take the screw out. Well, to get this thing out, I'll turn this thing off, it's receiving good. You have to take a small little screwdriver and try to sneak it underneath that cap and undo that screw that holds it in place. Come on, focus. There it is. You can see there's a nut and a screw sticking out of it and an insulator. And I use that special stuff instead of gluing it down in the mica. But what I do, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hell off of this, I take that little insert out. I'll lay one right down there that I pulled out. I take that little insert out so I can put it in from this side. I just run another pill attaching screw through the hole, and I put an insulator on that side of it, and then I just screw the nut onto it. It might be a little bit of an alignment problem trying to get it lined back up, but I just stick a center punch in there and line it up good enough I can get the screw through it. And on the T51 back there, you can see it's also got a screw and a nut on it. In order to get that bad boy out, you got to take this thing out and then move that transistor down in there just to get that screw out. I do the same thing over there, and that's a number 4 screw. It's a countersunk screw. I just run it through there and then put a nut on it on this side, so I don't have to take this big core out and try to get around this cap to get that screw out. I just stuck my pliers down there and undid the screw and weaseled the screw out of it. And I do it that way. Another thing I'm not really happy about is this board that they solder in here. And you have to take all the solder out and then pry that thing out. I just jump it with a piece of number 18 silicone wire. And if you do a bias on it, just unsolder one leg of it. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of fill somebody in on some stuff. I don't just work on rotators, but I had another one that I had to pull this mess out just to get in there and get that screw out so I could replace that. I think it's TR51, that's your voltage regulator. And I come up with this idea to try to save me a little time. I never had to pull that out and change it, so it's still got the mica and all the goop on it. But next time I'll just unscrew that screw and stick my long nose pliers down in there and take the screw out, unsolder it from the bottom, and there I go. Anyway, yeah, this is another Magnum. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of fill everybody in on what I was doing. Oh, I was going to take some number 6 by 32 by ½ inch nylon nuts, stick through there, and then I wouldn't have to worry about insulating that thing. And of course I cranked it down a little too tight, broke the head of the screw right off, and I thought, well, I'll just use an insulator off an old transistor and stick down in there to center that thing up, and then just put a regular screw through it. That could be a little shorter, but oh, and I did recap that little board while I had it out. So that's all good. And I don't know if the audio chip was foobar or if it was one of those caps in that board, but most generally I just changed all that shit out and hope for the best. Anyway, later.